Hey, Kevin. Whoa. Hey, everybody. Sorry. Had to get that out of my system. How's everybody doing, guys? All right. Welcome back. We're back. Had a long month, right? Oh my God, a lot of people chiming in. See, sorry, I have a chia seed stuck in my tooth. So where's Chicken Guitars? Where's Kaylin? I started to say hi. There it is. That right, Chicken Guitars. So much justice for the loop. That was actually a loop that she made up, and she emailed me and said, "Yo, I think you like this." And sure enough, I liked it. That was actually really cool. So I said, "Hey, I'm going to open up and jam with that." And that's really fun. I have my I cleaned up my studio. Okay, so blues is okay with playing the relative minor pentatonic. Wait, over the major chord progression as long as you avoid lingering on the flat third. Lots of questions tonight. Yeah. Okay. So wait, is that Sean? Okay. So there's a lot of questions going on my Facebook Jammers page, and I briefly read over the feed, and I didn't want to comment. I threw a comment in, but I'm like, maybe my comment was like not what the thread was about. So I'm going to ask Kevin. Hey, Slimy. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Dan? A little bit of knowledge is the interesting thing. First of all, hello, everyone. You're all asking questions. This is wonderful. I should go back. How to make playing more rich. It seems so cool with theory and technique, but I'm not satisfied, though. Oh, I get that, Ahmad, and thank you, Doug. I'm going to go back to the beginning here. And Kevin, I want you to post exactly what the question was. Like, did I interject in the wrong thing? Because Sean English was saying, yourself. And first of all, Dan, Slimy Bread, Dan, you came to the workshop, and oh my God, your kids, the names, Sean or Steve. You want me to call him Steve? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I forgot your. I had it mentally checked right here. I had your kids' names. I was going to give them a shout out, and now I'm very upset. So just type it very distinctly, maybe in Pig Latin, and I'll get it. Okay, so oh yeah, it was Nate and Steve. It was Nate. Okay, Nate and Steve. Hello to Nate and Steve. And I remember shaking your hands in the parking lot, so that was great. Okay, so double harmonic major. I'm not going to talk about that now. I have to study that. Even though, like, I have to know what's so interesting about it. But really quickly, so Dan or Slimy came to the Never Lost Live workshop. And be honest, like, how was it? This isn't a paid endorsement, but let's go back while he's typing that. And while I'm looking, howdy everyone, hello everyone, hello. Parking lot, can't stand the car, but I'm drooling. That's cool. Had 2 busy past 2 weeks, but picked a show. Oh, that's awesome. Chicken Guitars, that's your loop. Do you ever get bored of playing? That's a great question. And yeah, sure, everyone gets bored of playing. And I think my next video is going to be about how to conquer boredom, at least the Stitch method perspective on how to conquer boredom. Stitch, I've been following your blues primer. I'm comfortable with the minor pentatonic, but I want to take on the major now. Are there any videos or guides you know for getting started? I should make a major blues thing, but I do have some major blues things in there. If you watch my major Never Lost system, and what else is there? Like my major, well, yeah, maybe I should talk about the major blues. I haven't done that, but I should. Thank you. That was excellent. Say C with a looper and mad skills. Who needs friends to jam with? That was Kevin. I do. Let's see. Hey, Distracted Dave. Hello. Okay, so blues is okay with playing the relative minor pentatonic scale over the major chord progression as long as you avoid lingering on that flat third. Lots of questions. Okay, no, you can linger on that flat third because the flat third of the pentatonic is what is the sound of the blues. Escape Van, #freedom. Okay. The sound of the blues as we know it is that minor pentatonic, that minor third rubbing against the major thirds of at least the one chord. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting all these texts and stuff. So yeah, just go for it. But watch my blues primer playlist. Like everything, makes sense there. And of course, like you can always ask me questions. But the minor pentatonic on top of dominant chords or major chords if you're new to the blues and you want a bluesy type sound without really getting into the blues. Am I making it down to any Dead shows this tour? Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta. I will be in Atlanta. A little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing. Okay, I know. Let's go blues. Come on. Just bought 01. I don't know what that is. What is that? That's a guitar. Is that a guitar? 01 chord? See, I'm limiting my knowledge. Stitch, you would consider. Oh, whoa, where'd I go? There we go. Stitch, would you consider in the mind of video for John the Barber jams? I don't know. I'll find out. Double harmonic. Okay, I was thinking you did the right thing. The original thread was about modes, but then there was a comment about mixolydian, and then it morphed into the blues progressions. Yeah, I'm also gonna make a video. Thank you, Kevin. Okay, how do I explain this? When it comes to the blues, there's a lot of people who talk about the modes in blues, and the modes don't belong in blues unless you're playing like jazzy modern blues. Now, I will let you know, like jazzy modern blues is like it's not my thing. Okay, it's not my thing. I don't really listen to it. I listen to like down home blues, but that Dorian or mixolydian talk about the blues is a byproduct. It's a byproduct of playing the blues correctly, where there's minor pentatonics and there's chord tones, and as you light them all up, you get these massive scales like Mixodorians or the Mixodorian blues scale. I'll be doing a video on the Mixodorian blues scale and kind of straightening out everybody's minds. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Let's see. I'm enjoying you and Sean's masterclass. Well done. Thank you, Quentin. Let's see. So I'm going now. Kevin, I'm pretty cool. Where am I? Okay. Minor with major. Great to see you. I'm just going. John Mayer's Morning Dew solo last week is maybe the best he's ever sounded. In case or anyone. Yeah. You know what? I was looking at that, Joe, and it's really funny because he did do great. And the thing is like what shocked me is it was so good, and a lot of it was a D minor pentatonic or D minor like blues scale, which again you could always like. I've mentioned this in videos. If a song starts with a 5 and Morning Dew starts on the 5, it's a D mixolydian progression, D C G. It is in the key of G. Jerry Garcia is going to do a lot of stuff with the G major scale and G pentatonics, but Mayer, because it starts on the 5, he's like a blues-based guy. He threw the D minor pentatonic on it a lot and it sounded really good. Yes, like Robin Ford. Yes, Robin Ford is considered like a modern blues player. He has a lot of diminished. He puts a lot of stuff in there. And to be honest, like I'm not. You got to understand, everybody resonates with different things. It's just when I think of the blues, I think of blues. Oh, yeah. And that's my wife right there. Hello, wifey. Yes, and we're going to the Locken Festival. And I don't know how many of you are going to the Locken Festival. I'm really stoked to go to the Locken Festival. That's really funny. I'm sure that my kids are watching now too. So fantastic. All right. All right. Sweet Home Alabama does that. Yes. Well, Sweet Home Alabama, actually, Joe, have you seen my Sweet Home Alabama? Well, the chord progression does that. Absolutely. But what Ed King does on it is awesome. Your channel has me playing guitar every day. Haven't played this much since 2013. That's awesome, man. Stitch, where did you catch your first Fish show? My first Fish show was 96, October 26th, 1996, Madison Square Garden. And it was, I might have told the story, but I'll tell you, like it was me and my friend Dave, and we had tickets like way up on like section 300, and right above Fishman, and this couple tapped us on the shoulder and we sat down. They're like, "Hey, do you know where section 4 is?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, it's right down on the floor." And like, "Do you want to trade with us? Because never been to a Fish show. We don't know what the crowd is like." And we're like, "Section 4? Yeah, cool." So we went down section 4. We were on the floor for the first Fish show. It was great. Your blues masterclass is great. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Any chance of Cumberland blues? There's a chance, of course. I have lists of things that I have to get to, and it's just like my output isn't as strong as it should be right now because I'm just recovering from the workshop and kind of like taking it easy this week and getting back to lessons and everything. And YouTube, ever see them at the Beacon? No. Any thoughts on Going on the Road Feeling Bad video? Feel like it would fit your Dead video as well, targeting chord tones and all that? That is a high requested song, Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. For my wife who's watching, write down Going Down the Road Feeling Bad and Cumberland Blues. That'd be great. Let's see. Is there an element of musical theory I should study, explore, to work on melody lines? Well, Stephen, I know it sounds weird. Stephen, have you seen my 8 easy or so steps to a better guitar solo? It gives you, honestly, working from the vocal melody, it's such a strong way to develop your sense of movement if you can play the vocal melody first. So I do highly recommend my eight or so easy steps for a better guitar solo. That's going to help out. Hey, Stitch. Hey, buddy. Jazz blues, not my thing, too. Looking to actually use A minor pentatonic scale over C sharp chord progression in melodic rock song, not blues. Ooh, A minor pentatonic on top of a C sharp chord progression. Ooh. I really want to know further about that. That intrigues me. Let's see. What's up? What's up, doggy? You should do a video on some of your favorite gear, pedal. Ronald, it's so funny. Everybody asks me this, but you guys will be extremely disappointed with my gear and my pedals. Like, it's so I'm not like a gearhead. I study this machine. I see this thing like a piece of art. Not the guitar, like the way it's designed, the musicality of it. So all my guitars are just like mid-level guitars, and I have a Boss ME80 pedal, and I have my Yamaha THR10, and I have other things that sometimes I plug in and not. So maybe I should do that, but it's going to be so underwhelming for you. All right. Also, a lot of vocal melodies are in the pentatonic boxes. Yes, they are. Have you ever dabbled in the key of H? No, I'm gonna I'm gonna see Sean tomorrow, and I'm gonna we're gonna talk about that key of H. I see him tomorrow. Would like to see an In the Mind of Trey Simple. Love that solo and jam. Oh, it's so funny you said that because I have a student that we were talking about the Simple solo. But I do have this Trey video coming out about it. Like, it's funny because I have a video called like the quintessential Trey like video, and then I want to make one that's like the second most quintessential Trey video because I've narrowed down his like soloing machine, like what his machine is, and we're talking like 1998 and on soloing machine that he just like gelled into, and how to find it where you need to. So that's me coming out. Check out the song Dear Angie by Badfinger. Has some nice jazzy blues guitar riffs and a Beatles feel. Yeah, okay, I believe it because Badfinger has they have that sound. Hi, Stitch. What do you charge for individual? You can email me, David. I hate talking about prices and stuff. Email me at stitchmethod, 1T, STICH method at gmail.com. We'll talk about that stuff. Let's see. Have you played out with Sean yet? No, but he's always like, we should play out. And we started this new side project, which I'm not even playing guitar on it, and it's actually a lot of fun. Pierre, I should make a Stitch signature model, which is that guitar right there. I know this guitar I should call them, and I should be like, sorry, I'm getting a lot of comments. this guitar is just like the P90s, man. It's the P90s are just like it's got that vibe. Yeah, it's so much fun. Okay, so what else? I'm just answering questions. It's you and me. It's all of us together, just answering questions. Where are we? Whatever happened in the mind of Jeff Beck? Not gonna happen. Like no. Okay, so why are you asking Sean about the key of H? I'm right. Oh. Yeah, you're the mentor of Cheddar. That's right. You are the inventor of the key of H. Yes, you're right. Well, I've never studied the key of H, so I have to FaceTime you or call you, and we will talk about it. Just bought the new Epiphone Custom for $700. Oh, it's nice. I'm glad. Yeah, the Epiphones are going to be solid. Cheddar's name was Setter before he invented H. Yeah, that's right. The key of H. No. Why did I say something about? Okay, sorry, Dave. You have the back. Been a while. Yes, Peter, has been a while. Let's see. I second the Badfinger advice. Their record Straight Up is one of my favorites. I'll take a look. Who gets a Wrangler first, Stitch or Sean? Okay, so I mind. How did you know about the Wrangler? I saw you do that. Like, did Sean mention? I think Sean told me. Like, I'm like, I saw your comment before, and I was like, how does he know I want a Jeep Wrangler? I'm like, how? Like, who leaked that? Not leaked the information, but I'm like, the conversation I had was amongst 3 people in that room, and I'm like, who knew that? Humbucker 2 and 3 are in the new Epiphone. They're awesome. Oh, it's great. I'll give you a free lesson, Ian. Friend, family. Thanks, Cheddar. I'll FaceTime you later today, and I'll cash in on that free lesson. That's great. All right. I saw your Instagram. You met Trey. What was it like? Meeting Trey was here. It was unbelievable. Okay, so let me explain something about meeting Trey Anastasio. Let me put this down here. Don't hate. Do not hate on what I'm about to say. Like, don't hate on what I'm about to say. I love the band Fish, but it has always been about Trey for me. Like Fish, and Gordon, Page, Fishman, love Fish. I love all of them. But it's, and I've met Gordon, and I've met John, and I've met Page, and I have up in Burlington, Vermont. Actually, all 3 of them in Burlington. And I said, you guys are great. Thank you so much. Like, it's awesome. And it was so nice to like walk out of like Nectar's and be like, yes, like just did that. But meeting Trey was different because Trey was my inspiration. So, it was actually really nice. He was just a really awesome human being. He was very gentle to talk to, very inviting, very listened to me, like laughed, shook my hand, listened to what I said. I got to thank him. He was very, very appreciative of it. He ripped that night. He gave me a head nod. There was nothing more that I can say, like, except like I captured in my mind. It's a still shot, but there's Mr. Trey Anastasio's guitar. Signature. And that really warmed my heart that I have this. That this means a lot to me. Like, it really means a lot. Like that. Oh, and there's Josh. Okay, let's talk about Josh right here. Joshua. He's in the band called Left on Wilson. First of all, check them out. Left on Wilson. He's also another person on the earth who has a Fred Dockstar signed by Trey Anastasio. How do I know this? Because I called him several times, and him and I talked about, like, how to meet Trey and what happened and what, what's all this stuff. And with his guidance and everything, I was able to kind of like understand the scenario and how to meet him. So for Josh, thank you. And a couple of things here. So, okay. No problem. A couple of things before we start our descent into loneliness. Just kidding. All right. So a couple of things, and I gotta try and find them. Really quickly. Okay. So, it doesn't matter. Here, stay right here, everybody. I'm gonna come right back to you. I promise. I got a new phone. I transferred information, and hey, John. Hey, John. I feel like I was just talking to you. Give me 1 second. So I know I seem lost here, but give me 1 second, everyone. I got to find something. I got a new phone, and there we go. All right. So when I went to the Trey Anastasio band, I'm going to talk about more stuff with you guys. So there was like a ton of people, a ton of people who came up to me at that show and thanked me personally for doing Stitch Method. And that's what blew my mind. Like, I wasn't set on that. I was set on meeting Trey, and then I went to dinner and it's like, let's go enjoy the show. And as soon as I walked in, people were like, Stitch. And I was like, holy, like, what? And there were so many people, and I only got a chance to take several pictures and write several names down. But Zach, Derek, Troy, Peter, Palmer, Adam, Dave, and who else is there? There was one more, but thank you so much for popping out and saying hi. You guys were awesome. And so I took pictures of them all, and I should have posted them on video, but that was awesome. Let's go back. Let's go back to here. Answering your questions. Okay, two wranglers. Fish played Gloria. I actually saw it. Ever consider In the Mind of Jimi Herring? Talk about someone who rips. Yeah, I was listening to something on Sirius XM. I wish I was paid by them. I'm not. And Herring was ripping it. And I think I took a picture of the song. And I was like, I should say this. When using major and minor scales in the solo or jamming, would it sound less like scales if you move the notes along with the chord progression? I'm trying to understand how to. Okay, so Escape, I guess what his question is using a major and minor scale in the solo, great, or jamming, it sounds less like scales if you move the notes along with the chord progression. I'm trying to understand how to sound more musical. Okay, that's a great question. And I should make videos for all this, but I'll answer that for you. You have to understand something. Your chord tones. Okay, so I use this analogy. I might do this analogy on a Stitch Method video, but my mind is not here right now. So if you look at the shirt is made up of several different pieces, 3 pieces minimum: the sleeve, the body, and this other sleeve. Okay, these represent the chord tones. Without this, it wouldn't be a shirt, or it'd be a tank top, and I would never be wearing a tank top. So you got to understand, Escape Van, like, these are your chord tones, and you can lay these pieces out in front of you and say, well, these are the pieces of the shirt. But what you need is the threading. You need the thread to sew these things together, okay? And so that's where your scale comes in. Your scale is the musical track, is the leading people towards your chord tones. So when you jump to just chord tones, you play just chord tones. Wait, I need to talk to you before I take off in Vegas. Sorry, this is okay, so I'll answer. Sorry, that was a text from my friend. And so your scale work is what leads you to your chord tones. You have to know your chords, but you use your scale to get there. So practice your scales, and then the train stops at the chord tone and keeps moving, and then your tracks are where you want to go. I hope that kind of helps out a little bit. Just want to say thanks for your videos. No problem. Sorry, root notes. Same thing for root notes. You use your scale to get there. Just joined. Hey, John again. Hey, one day, please, In the Mind of Purple Rain, Prince. Okay, talking about Prince. Who is this? I forgot the name of the person who sent this to me. I should hang it up. I should do it In the Mind of Purple Rain. So I got this bad boy. Oh. This is like last year or 2 years ago. Somebody sent this to me. Boom. Is that a teaser? In the Mind of Prince, Purple Rain? Who knows? Let's see. Lucky your wife took a picture of you and Trey. Trey used to have brands. Oh, yeah, and cut everyone's head off. I know. But Trey was so nice. Trey was so nice and so inviting. He walked right up to me, and he was happy, and it was amazing. To sound more musical, think of melody in your head and play it and use the scales as a guide. Yeah, Kevin, you're rocking it. Me too. This guy's the best. Me? Who? Okay, so okay. In the Mind of Dickie Betts, absolutely. Ordered a deadbolt about 4 months ago. Whoa. Where did everything just go? Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Ordered a deadbolt 4 months ago. I am still digging my deadbolt, and every time I do an In the Mind of Jerry or something like that, I'll be playing it. You should look up the Never Lost Method. I should. I heard it's pretty good. God, what is going on here? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah. Sorry, I have some exciting news, but I can't really share with anyone right now. I can share it with you after the end of the month. Really cool, exciting news. That's kind of flattering, but I cannot share it. And some of you watching kind of know it, so keep your mouth shut. Okay, so ordered. Let's see. I'm here. Glad to be with you. Thank you, Luke. I'm glad to have you. Night 2, St. Louis. Last night is a great listen. Yeah, I listened to most of it, and it was really good, but I was also working at the same time. Come to DC at Citi Field, and I'll hug you. Well, I'm not going to be at DC Citi Field, but I will be in. Sorry, is it DNC? DNC at Citi Field? Dead and Company at Citi Field. Okay, I got you. Maybe I'll surprise people and be like, I'm here. What looper pedal would you recommend? A Ditto looper. I'm here. Norco. Okay, congrats on your dream come true. Yeah, it was really awesome meeting Trey. Like it was great. It really was great. I just hope. Okay, so this is what the humanist about me and Trey. Like, everybody has ups and downs. Like, everybody has ups and downs in life, and Trey's no stranger to that. And it's just like, it's selfish of me, but like, if I'm ever feeling up or down, I'll remember the comments I get, like, thank you so much. I learned so much from you. You're awesome. And then you realize you're helping people with their guitar. And I just hope that one encounter somewhere is stuck in Trey's brain somewhere. So if he ever, like, it pops up and he goes, oh yeah, I'm changing people's lives, like that's selfish of me to hope that, but like, that's really cool to think about. In the mind of Jimmy Herring, Ian, hi Ian. Oh, whoa, you guys are popping out the questions. Okay. From Wisconsin, nice. I went to Nesquik, my man. You should do a video on the mind of Jimi Hendrix. I do have in the mind of Jimi Hendrix. I have two videos on Hendrix, or 3 videos on Hendrix. I saw you commented on the anatomy of a jam. Oh, Haley's comment, that was really cool. Lost me. How they jump from F major to F Dorian, then G Dorian. Oh, I can talk about this. You got to understand, Trey pulls the weight of everything. And there's a great video, and Amar did like such a fantastic guitar. And Amar is like a doctor when it comes to like studying all those lines. But these moments are powered by Trey and Mike and everyone doing this fine dance and listening. And so I would answer that question, but I say just watch it again because it's a great video. What do you bend for major scales? The most common bend in not a major scale, a major pentatonic. Like if I'm in G major, like which is here, which is E minor. Well, that 2, 1, 2, the 2 to the 3. There's your 5. So usually. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 5. Not the, you can do 5 to 6. You get a lot same type bends in the pentatonic, just different intervals. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Ian and Craig. Love you. Oh, thank you. What do you do for bends? Oh man, did I miss everything? No, I'm just sitting here answering questions. Thanks, man. No problem. What are your thoughts on Jared James Nichols? I don't know Jared James Nichols. Don't be upset. I don't know. I don't really listen to a lot of stuff outside of my comfort zone. If you could own any guitar, what would it be? It'd be a Music Man Ernie Ball Luke 3. The Music Man Luke 3. I've gotten my hands on before, and it was just like Excalibur for me. Like it was just like I was like, done. This is the guitar that I would play with. Every gig, it's just very comfortable. It's a double humbucker guitar. Like it sounds great, and that's the one guitar that like if I had to pick a guitar, that would be it. Just saw Purple Rain the movie in theaters. Oh, that's awesome, actually. Yes. Where in the theater? What about In the Mind of Sean Daniel? A very dark installment. Peter, you do not want me doing In the Mind of Sean Daniel. Trust me. I mean, it would be like an episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. So. Yeah, we won't go there. Are you familiar with David Harrington, his work with Nichols jars? No, I don't. No, I'll check it out. Hey, Stitch, I really need advice on staying motivated. It's been over a month since I've touched my guitar. It's not due to boredom. I just can't seem to get out of the funk. Okay, so Albert, I'm going to make a video about this. I promise. But step number 1 to getting out of a funk. Okay, this is step 1. And I'm going to make a video about this because this happens to everyone. Well, not step 1, but realization number 1. I have to watch the time. Okay, sorry. Realization number 1 is you are never, ever, ever, ever going to blow your mind by yourself. Ever. You're not. You practice the backing tracks to get your chops up, to understand your path. You have to go play with other people. You have to. You have to learn what it's like to feel the synergy of people in the room playing and how you fit in. So start there, but I will make a video for you, Albert, okay? Will you be at Dead & Company Charlotte? No, it'll be Dead & Company in Atlanta. What's the most pointless guitar ever made? Oh, I don't know. Get my custom amp built, put in order today. Fantastic. Looking for a custom guitar soon. Your thoughts on the Kiesel? Is it worth the investment? I don't know much about it, and I'm sorry. Hold on. DC Wrigley. I don't know much about it. Nice. I have a couple of friends who are going to Dead & Company in Chicago and Wrigley, and I should have them wear Stitch Method shirts. But advice for sussing out vocal melodies for songs and soloing. Hum along, hum it, and play it as you hum. Hum it and figure it out. Still searching for a vehicle for Stitch on Wheels workshop. Yeah, I am just looking for a vehicle. I'm renting an RV soon just to see how that lifestyle goes, and going to tour around it for a little bit and see if that's feasible. And then, so that's that. Sorry, I'm reading Peter's comment. Please kill me. So discouraging. Sorry. Yes. Everyone feels discouraged at a point. Don't worry. I'll make a video about that. I own a Kiesel I had built. Oh, so super good value and options. Cost gets high. Okay, there you go. Stitch. Love the Stitch Method. Hey, David. David, how have you been, buddy? I got your email. No, did I get your email? Did I get an email from you? But I emailed you. And David Kelly also went to the first Never Lost Live workshop, and he was, I think, very enthusiastic about it. I was self-taught player, but unfortunately learned a lot of bad habits. Watching your videos have helped me so much. You taught me that you do need music theory. You do need music theory, but you need it in the most easiest, lazy, fat man way. Okay, and that's called the switch method. All right, so I'm struggling with hard. It's been weeks and weeks already. I'll make a video for you. I promise. And everyone, I get it. Went to DC Denton Company last night. Been playing guitar all day. Whoa, all day. Having inspired. Great. Have you done a video on triads? No, because I hate that word, and there's a reason for it. Triads are chord tones, and triads. I don't like to even though I'm a very mathematical creature on the guitar, figuring out. I should make a video about that. I gotta write this stuff down. Like I never, anyone who came to the workshop heard me say like, hey, what was I gonna say? Like I hate that word, and I don't want you to be upset. Like, oh my God, he's like crapping on me. I'm not crapping on you. That word triad is like the worst thing in the world because it makes it seem that it puts too much weight on a subject that doesn't need a lot of weight. It just needs to be looked at. I'll stop talking. Maybe I should do it. Zach. Stay right there. Don't move a muscle. Zach, I told you. Oh, there it is. See, I told you, buddy. All right. So, let's see. Why aren't you at 100,000 subs yet? I don't know. 500,000. You should be. You know, I love you. Thank you, Peter. It's very nice of you, and I'm sure one day we'll be at those numbers. But right now, like. Who knows how much my head can take, before it explodes. I'm kidding. It's wonderful where I am, and everything's beautiful. So a number is just a number, except when it's an interval. You gotta know that. What video and what order for modes? Okay, so I talk about relative modes in my Truly Understanding Modes video. That's where you want to start. That's where modes start. And then I don't think I have even a mode scale one. I should make a mode scale one. But the fundamental premise of modes starts with what's called relative modes, which is your chords. There's something called parallel modes that you want to learn about, which is scales, but it starts with your chords. Absolutely. Let's see. It's great running into a tab, listen to music that got you into playing guitar in the first place. Yes, that's great. Gotta go. Take care, Cheddar. Thank you for being here. Cheddar also surprised me at the workshop. He came in. Part 2 and 3. Freaking sour. I should still make those videos. If you rent an RV, come up to Ontario. That'll be awesome. Okay. Love my 2000 dude carving neck through. That's a good guitar. Triads are part of the scale, and they're part of chords. Stitch versus music is win throwdown pay-per-view. Oh, it won't even be a match. Okay, so woot everybody. Everyone better be smashing that like button. Oh, thank you. Was thinking triads will help me with my solos in general. Chord tones will help you with your solo in general. Chord tones. Don't think about triads. Chord tones. Know your chord tones. Know your caged chord tones. Trust me on that. Triads are they're limiting in thought. Are you going to any Fish shows this summer? Unfortunately, not planned because I had summer plans and those plans fell through. Now I'm open. Maybe I will. What's your favorite Frank Zappa song? Well, there's a bias there, and I know them all, but the bias I have is because Fish played it, which is Peaches and Regalia. So after years of loving the Dead, I finally discovered Fish. Been listening obsessively in the past couple weeks. Any shows or errors I should check out? Well, 94 through 97 is pretty mean. 94 through 97 is pretty mean. Modes are like where you begin the major scale degrees first and second. That's parallel modes. Relative modes is the chord stuff. You want to learn that stuff. Stitch, feel like I know the fretboard. My scale's better than ever, but I have trouble making them sound good. I watched your phrasing video and they helped a lot. Any other videos to check out? Oh man, I'm going to leave that to the commenters. I have tons of videos watching In the Mind of, honestly, I think the Wind Cries Mary video where I give you 3 soloing options on top of Wind Cries Mary, it's not about phrasing. Have you watched my Hey Joe video? That's a phrasing video. Any In the Mind of, the David Gilmour In the Minds of are going to help you because he phrases really well with the pentatonics. I will stop talking. Tim Reynolds is not your idea of an awesome lead guitarist. Agree or disagree? Yeah, I agree. He's not my idea of an awesome lead. I'm not crapping on him. It's just my preference. Like, I know he's awesome, but it's just too much sometimes. And even though like Jerry and Trey are fast, I feel like they are pinpointing better notes sometimes and using speed as a prowess technique. And I'll stop talking. I hope you don't get upset with that. Sorry, I joined late. Is there another workshop planned? Mitchell, I think September. A lot of people are asking for that second workshop. Oh, and here's, got to go. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that we got that jam in. Thank you, Chicken Guitars. Sorry, joined late. Is there another workshop planned? Maybe September. I have an idea that's going to be September. Workshop was amazing. Great people and amazing instruction. Lots of process, but total immersion is the way to go. Thank you, Kevin. That's very kind of you. What scales and mode did Jerry Garcia use when playing the other one? I've never done that songs, but I think it's going to be Mixolydian with minor pentatonics mixed in, maybe the Mixodorian. I really have to learn that. I wish there was a Cage Masterclass telling me with those chord tones. Yeah. I should have done a Cage Masterclass too. Go figure. Okay, cool. All right, thank you, Eyes of Mine. I'm not gonna repeat that. I gotta watch the time. Hey Stitch, what is the best way to learn stuff by ear with all this technology today? It's too easy to have a horrible ear. Thanks, dude. Honestly, there's no technology that's gonna help you with an ear. Ear training to me is it's you want to be able to do what's called interval training. And I'm being serious when I say this, like trying to develop perfect pitch, which you can, or relative pitch, whatever, it's hard, but the best thing to do is to find a melody in a song that you don't know how to play, hum it, and figure out how it feels on the guitar. And the more and more you do that, the more you'll feel the moves, the more you'll understand the direction. That's how I suggest doing it, because I think everything else is just a waste of time, in my opinion. How long have you played guitar, Stitch? Was it late in life? I started playing guitar when I was about 12 into 13. Do you have any advice and thoughts on left-handed guitarists to play with the low E on the bottom? No, I don't. And I'm sorry. I wish I did. I'm like, boom, like, boo. Like in improvisation, when they say don't say no because it kills everything, that just killed my flow, because I'm like, I don't have anything for you and I feel bad. I'm not, I wish I did, but I don't. So you got to seek out some advice there. Okay, I'm sorry. But stick around. Okay, got a bolt. Thank you so much. Robert Wilson, Brett Papa has one. If you can say it here. No, you can't, but I said it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's absolutely fine. Thank you for, I was just kidding. Thank you for everything. No problem. Okay, so I got to run. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. So you guys go and have a great time, and maybe I should come out with my Cage Masterclass, right? You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for being here. We're back in another video, do more live feeds and everything. Kevin, Albert, Jim, thank you. Oh, Jim, thank you. Tom, thank you so much. I didn't see you there, Tom. Have a great night. You guys rock. I will see you another time. And I just did a lightning round of question and answer. You rock. And Wiggs, I'll see you. Everyone, thank you so much. I'm going to go because I got to teach one last lesson. And Steve and Nate, good to see you. Give your dad a pat on the back. Rock and roll, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.